to the Tall Girl Tuesday podcast. It's your girl Danny, and I'm here with my special co-host Juicy.
Hey guys.
And our special guest this week is Mr. Chaz Epps.
Yeah, how everybody doing today?
We're good. You good?
I'm good. Good. Got my drink. I'm good.
Okay. You over here sipping? Yeah.
So Jazz, you want to tell us a little background on you?
Tell us about yourself.
All right, a little bit about me. Let me see. Orange native, born and raised, Townie, Orange Memorial. Was at almost every school. Orange Middle, Orange High.
That's right.
Graduated. Joined the Navy 2001. Graduated on September 11th. 3 tours in Iraq. Operation Iraqi Freedom, Enduring Freedom. Got hurt in Iraq, came home. I was a correction officer for Essex County. I went back to school, got like 5 degrees, 2 associates, bachelor's, master's, and a doctorate in education.
Boss shit.
You know, just to name a few. Recently, just became a Orange firefighter a couple of years ago in the hometown where I'm from. And then from there, they promoted me to arson investigator for the city. So that's what I do.
Okay, with the
Amazing.
humble brag.
Right?
I see you.
Amazing. Yeah, so Chaz and I both are from Orange. That's where that connection comes from. So we go way back.
YWCA.
Yeah. I wasn't born in Orange Memorial, though. I was born in California, but you know.
Only the real gangsters was born in Orange Memorial.
The facts.
Shade.
Period. So now, what do you do now?
I'm a firefighter for the city of Orange, but my actual title is arson investigator.
What's that like though?
I mean, I literally put out the fire and then go investigate what
see
happened.
why it happened.
Yeah, and then I mean, if anything criminal, then.
Do you actually do both though? Like you put the fire out and investigate it?
I mean,
or
not technically. You can't do that. Like on the days that I'm there as a firefighter, I can't investigate it because it's a
It's
a
like
conflict.
a contradiction, right?
Yeah, conflict of interest.
Conflict.
So I'm most of the time I'm just on call. You know, I get all alerts to my phone anytime there's a fire. I automatically get activated. So
Okay.
that's about it.
Which do you prefer, though? Do you prefer to be on the scene at the fire? Or
Yeah, I prefer to put it out.
Yeah.
I prefer,
wow.
it's a better feeling. You know,
that
like,
adrenaline, I can't even imagine.
Yeah,
So you
being in
like
that-
being on the front lines?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
getting shot at, running in the
That's
fire.
my whole life. That's my whole life.
Okay.
I'm an adrenaline junkie. That's all I
So you
know.
from North though, not Orange.
Hey.
Nah, you're doing too much right there. Orange kid.
First of all, I'm from Newark. Don't say
It's like
that.
a-
Sorry to hear that.
It's like
Dan.
an orange tag team.
Word. Sorry to hear that, Dan.
Oh
I don't know
wow.
what to tell you.
I'm gonna hold it down, y'all. Don't worry.
Mm.
So, I'm most interested in like you're one of the people I consider like being the life of the party.
Oh yeah, I'm a party animal.
You are the party animal, and it's like but it's always like good vibes. Like I've never, since I've known you, ever seen you like upset or negative. It's like when people are in your space, it's always like you can't help but to have a good time when you're around.
Yeah,
And I think that's dope.
that's just my philosophy on life. Like I've been through the worst that this world got to offer. Being in war, almost dying a couple times. So everything is positive outlook. Even when it's not positive, I keep a positive outlook. Like, and it just so happens it spills into every aspect. The majority of the time, people just see me partying. So that's what they see come out through.
I do feel like most people that I know that are in the military somehow or were, they're like the life of the party. Like they
live.
face death, so they
live. They
YOLO
live.
for real. Like
Word.
That's
they
a real
really
thing. Like
understand the
most
meaning.
majority of people, they don't realize like how everything is so tiny in this infinite galaxy. Like our
Right.
lives, we only here for borrowed many of them time. Like 80, 90 years, you only here. That's a speck of time. So
Right.
in that time, you gotta enjoy it and live life to the fullest. Do whatever you can do.
Right.
And I think it's dope because a lot of people be frying, especially on social media, like especially people we know, and it's like you know the people is like, I know you. You're really not this
You're
person.
really not like that.
But that's
Really
not,
not
that's
like
never the case with you, and I think that's dope. And I know that most people who know you, know that about you.
Yeah.
So I'm not at all surprised that you chose the career that you did. I'm like, it's fitting for the type of person that you are. So
So it's pretty easy for you to balance like the work life and like your social life.
Oh yeah, firefighter life is the best life.
Really?
Yeah. It's the best job on the planet. Yeah.
You would think that they gotta be like kind of reserved to some type of extent.
I'm reserved to some extent. I don't.
You would like for the party and reserved.
Yeah, you could be both. You could be both.
I feel like
It's a balance.
he let us see what he want us to
Exactly.
see.
I tell people all the time, like, my social media is what I want people to perceive me as.
Absolutely.
Like, they don't know the real me. Like the whole time I was in school, everybody just saw me at a bar every night.
And I
They-
legit didn't even
Yeah,
know.
no, people didn't even know until I'm walking across the
His
stage.
picture is downtown North
Yeah.
on one of the banners.
Yeah, they
Oh,
got me
really?
on billboards. I did a couple commercials. Yeah.
Yeah,
And like the whole time, everybody like, oh, all you do is party. But it's like, no, that's what I want you to see.
exactly.
You gotta keep.
I
the
mean,
balance.
social media, people do be having people fooled on social media.
Fronting like for real, but
So it's easy for you to balance your social life, but how was it balancing relationship and career? Because you seem to be pretty busy. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
you got party, you got work. How you fit relationships?
I mean,
Okay.
I got a different take on the whole relationship aspect. I don't really like just put it out there like, oh, I'm in a relationship. Like, I deal with people,
Okay.
yeah, and just keep it at that. Like, and introduce them into my aura, into my
But is
vibes.
it easily balanced though?
It's easily balanced. Anybody can do anything they want to if they want to.
You're right.
So
I don't have a problem with it.
I'm sorry, not you.
You good?
No, so I was gonna say, so what's your dating style? Like, do you prefer like
I'm
Really
more into
committed, or are you more like I'm
more
out
into
here having fun?
it's kind of a taboo, but I'm more into the polygamy lifestyle, like black culture.
Hey, I don't judge.
From kings and queens back from the old days, like that. That's just my take on it. Like, I mean, you can be in love with more than one person, like, and if everybody comes to the same agreement, like, I don't have drama, I don't have issues. You just gotta let people know where you're coming from.
I think that's where the problems come into play when
Yeah.
the people aren't honest from the beginning of what they want and
True.
what makes them happy.
It's always a double sided sword, because at the end of the day, people say that, well, when females say that, oh, just tell me the truth, but tell them the truth, but no, I'm not interested, I'm not good.
But
So
if
then you got to go back to running the game until you get them to the
But if
point
you
where
keep
you
it
you
real
shouldn't
from
do
the
no running
beginning,
no right. You
if
shouldn't
you
do no
keep
running
it
no
real
game.
from the beginning, that woman has to decide whether or not
Right.
this
She
is
wants to
something I
be-
want to deal with or not.
Exactly.
And then
Everybody has a choice of what they want to deal with.
So I
But
feel
if
like
a
it
guy
should be
really,
no game
if a guy
involved.
really wants
Right.
you and you telling him no because of the reason he told you from being real, now he has to revert back to what he knows.
So
But,
you gonna lie? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, lie till I can just slowly
So you
introduce you
could-
to my truth.
So you could get her used to you,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
tell her the truth.
You
Like,
heard
oh,
that?
Yeah.
it's
We
too
gonna
late.
put that in the quote.
Hey.
Lie until I
Wow.
can slowly introduce her to my
Yes,
truth.
yes.
Wow.
That needs to be on the show.
Right, I was about to say that.
I live that life. Like, seriously.
That's funny. I mean, I think a lot of guys think like that, but from a female's perspective,
Yeah.
no.
I mean-
you could be 100 from rip, and if they don't want to accept it, then
I
oh
mean,
well,
it
find
takes a
somebody
different
else.
type of female, because y'all know females are emotional creatures. You
But-
know?
No, that's the same
Uh,
thing. Like how women take in men and they date men thinking, oh, I could change him. That's the same thing. Like, oh, I could get her to accept this. Like, nah, B.
I mean, that's where it lies my turmoils, because everybody says, and once they realize that I'm serious,
He
it
like
changes
Mr.
the
Gray.
game.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
he was telling her about it. She
Yeah.
wasn't sure, but
Exactly.
like,
Nobody
I guess.
believes me until it's presented to them in their face, and then it's like, now what you gonna do? I don't play games.
so you like a swinger also? Which is,
I wouldn't say a swing. It's more of a, like, swinger is the lifestyle. Polygamy is more of a, it's building up of the culture. Like, it's where we come from. Like,
oh,
the
okay.
the ancient kings of the past had multiple wives, and long as you can provide for multiple families, you should
Like
be
the
able
Muslim.
to. Exactly. It's like the Muslim, but they different in certain aspects. Like, I'm African. I don't get into the whole religion
Right.
thing.
So let me ask you, how many women have you met who have been accepting of your lifestyle?
A quarter of them. Like,
Really?
a quarter. Like, I meet a lot of people. I travel a lot. I travel throughout the world, and I mean, like, they fall in love with the idea of you. I say, yeah, I'm a doctor. I'm this. I'm that. And then I say, all right, well, at the same time, like, I can be interested in you, but I'm also interested in other people, and we can all put it out there in the open. But at the end of the day, it's all gonna fall back to the base of I let you know where I'm coming from, and then that just takes a little different.
Interesting. So have you how am I trying to put this? What is it gonna take? Based off of what you said so far, like, do you think you could ever find just everything in one person? Like, what would it take for you to settle
monogamy
down?
in the books
Yes,
for you?
is monogamy something that?
Monogamy is not wasted on me. Like, I do feel that I can be monogamous, but
Okay.
I mean, at this point in this juncture, it's like you can meet. Like, my philosophy on all this is, I don't know any happily married couples. I don't know any, like, at the end of the day, people grow apart, and in this new age, everybody be like, oh, my parents together 50 years. That was back then. Before social media, before all that. In this new age, you gotta adapt, or you'll get left. Like, females, their biggest thing is, I don't want to share you. But if I'm telling you, what's the difference in me telling you what I'm doing, or the dude who's lying to you, and he's still cheating? Yeah, and then you just hurt. Exactly. All women go through that. It's like,
I know.
Like, oh no, I'm not gonna share you, but you sharing somebody anyway.
On the low.
On the low. Exactly.
The same things you don't want me to do
Exactly.
to you, you're actually doing to me.
Yeah, and it's unhealthy.
But if it's on the low, it's not like they know. I'm sure if
Yeah,
they knew, it would be the same situation.
In their mind, their philosophy is, if I don't know it, don't hurt me. But it's all gonna come out in the end.
That's a good one for me. I heard that.
Oh, I hear that all the time.
I hear people say it about themselves.
That's all they want.
Like,
as long as I don't know, it's not gonna hurt me.
Women say that a lot.
About themselves?
Yes.
Nah,
Yes. My whole thing is, I'm with you on that. Like, let me know what's going on. Or let me know how you are from the beginning, so I can decide if this is something I want to deal with, or if it's not.
But still and again, I get it all the time. Like,
I can see that too.
I'll jokingly bring it out. Like, oh yeah, like, I mean, yeah.
They try it though, but do it last.
No, that's the thing. They don't even really try it. They say they with it, but then once it really get down to it, like, all right, yeah, they ain't really with it. It's like, oh, I mean, go let that other guy run game on.
Wow.
I don't feel like it.
So what if it was vice versa, and that a woman came to you and she was like,
I believe in that. Like, I know I'm not the perfect guy. I know at some point you're gonna want somebody different.
The 80-20
Yeah.
So you into
the 80-20 thing.
basically.
But it's not really an open relationship. It's the understanding that it's not just one person for one person. Like, everybody's like, oh,
as long as it's equal. Like, if you could go and do your thing and she could go do her thing.
I'm always into that.
Right.
Like, I don't like guys. Like,
a lot of men aren't though.
It's weird because they want to mess with every chick out here, but as soon as they chick mess with somebody, they ready to kill somebody.
They can't even get it hard no more.
Yeah, like I'm like it's weird to me. Like, I understand it. Like, I encourage it. Like, at the end of the day, you know what you're gonna get when you mess with me. You're gonna get it this kind of way. Like, maybe after 5 years, you're like, all right, I know what I'm getting here. I want some dude to make love to it nicely and not just keep tearing my ass off.
Right.
Like, I mean, like, at the end of the day, you can have steak every day for your life, but one day you're gonna want chicken, you're gonna want shrimp. Like, it's people in this day and age don't want to be real with themselves. Like, you gotta put shit out there.
I think it's a lot, like polygamy in general. I think it's a lot more common in this generation also.
Absolutely.
I would say. So that's why also you can't like base it off of what they were doing back in the day, because they wasn't with none of that. Like, I see you, I like you, I marry you, we have kids, that's it.
But back in the day, what we didn't know is that they were still going out there messing with other people. The wives was accepting it. Like, all right, had kids on with other dudes.
Because they were taken care of also, though.
Exactly.
You can't be a slouch trying to be polygamous either.
Exactly.
So now in a situation like we're discussing, is there a title? Like, can woman A and woman B both say, I'm in a relationship with this person?
Yes, you can. Like, you can come together and be like, we are together. We're partners. Like, it's the building up. It's a foundation. Like, it's not just a sexual thing. It's, imagine 3 incomes. Like, you live in a house that the rent is $1,500 and everybody put fucking $500 on the rent. Like y'all all got money to spend. Like people don't look at it like that.
Right.
It's a financial thing. It's a business thing. Like it's not just sexual. That's what most people base it off of. Like, oh, it's just sexual. You just want a threesome. Like,
so
yeah, no, that's
let me. So if it was a polygamous relationship, that would mean both women would have to be into women.
No. You don't have to. You don't have to be into women. No, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's different levels of it. Like you don't have to be into women. You can just know that like their time together.
But y'all still all live together.
Yeah, you can live together. Like that's just women that have to come together and realize like, because it's a lot of envy and jealousy. It's like what if he like her more? What if, but that I mean that it all boils down to like women and self-esteem issues, insecurities. Like as a man, you gotta let them know. Like listen, everybody is equal. Like I'm not gonna love one person more than I love the other person.
You say that, but when it comes down to it, like.
Everybody has a favorite.
Right.
I mean,
parents got favorite kids, all that. Like you're gonna have a favorite. Period.
You are. It's hard. It's inevitable. Somebody's gonna give a little bit extra.
So you've had a successful polygamous relationship?
No. I just think that has to. I just think that has to do with the area. It's all based off the area. Like if I was in Utah, where it's readily accepted, it would be fine. Out here.
Yeah, but they'll all be Caucasian.
No, they wouldn't. That's a misconception.
Majority.
No, again, still, like it's a lot of black people.
You said
in
Utah though, like
yeah, like it's a lot of black people in Utah. You got no idea.
Down there, they with it though.
They are. That's the thing. They are. Like I'm on a bunch of pages like Black Polygamy and all that stuff on Instagram. You can see like Triad.
You haven't found a successful one if you in these pages.
It's because of this area. Like I know if I moved out of the state to one of those areas, I could, but I don't. I'm from Jersey. This is where I'm.
You already well established here.
Right.
Really.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's like it's trying to weed out the people just not looking for the benefits. Like,
right.
I mean, I did all this to help out somebody when I do meet somebody. Like we can build together, but just be like, oh yeah, I want his pension, I want this, I want that. It's different.
So I have a question for you.
I have a possible answer.
Oh, I know you have an answer for sure. What two celebrities would you pick to be in a polygamous
right now
relationship with?
I would say Megan Thee Stallion and Justine Scott.
Ooh, you like a tall girl. Okay.
Yeah,
tall
I like
girl
tall.
Tuesday.
I like chocolate. Yeah. I like tall. I like chocolate.
I would say, why you picking Meg? Because she's tall and chocolate. Yeah. So you going just off the looks?
I mean, at the end of the day, that's what you base it off of till you get to the personality. Everything is always physical.
I mean, you could kind of figure.
Wait, who was it? Megan who?
Justine
Scott.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that familiar.
You got a type. Okay.
Yeah, I have a type. Like chocolate. That's my thing.
What else?
I mean, that's just my. I pretty much like outgoing, family oriented, goal oriented. I like aggressive women. Like my thing has always been aggressive women.
Really?
I'm aggressive in my lifestyle and everything I do. Like, so I like a woman that sees what she want to go after and get it.
So you think you're a freak? I think aggressiveness kind of matches up with
it.
Has to.
I'm a freak to a certain extent. Like I go above and beyond, but it's like certain things I don't.
No, it's a difference between like a pleaser and a freak.
I'm also a pleaser, but I'm a freak too. Like I know me. Like at 37 years of age, I've learned me over a while. So within knowing me, I know how to please somebody else.
I was about to say, being polygamous, you have to be a freak. Like you gotta be versatile. You gotta be able to switch it up. Like to switch it up. Like. I guess. Yeah, you can switch it up. I mean, but at the end of the day, it's just that you're putting it out there. Most people are like this. They just keep it under wraps. That's the funny part. I don't know why either. I would have been born in the 60s. I would have been one of those, like a free love type.
Yeah. So do you like, when you're meeting someone, do you discuss like sexual preferences in the beginning, like upfront? I'm an upfront type of person. I want to know everything. What you like, what you don't like.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do to you, and then I'm gonna let you know. Like,
you say he aggressive, ladies.
At the end of the day, like I'm not lying, and then you're gonna see I'm not lying. But you're gonna have to decide what you're gonna do after this has been introduced.
So, what do you like?
I'm about to say, are you on Mr. Grey type of stuff? Because that's what it sounds like.
I was gonna say, what type of aggression do you like from a woman?
Out here punishing chicks?
I just like a woman to like. I mean, like I just told you.
But you don't mean you don't mean just in a sexual situation.
Yeah.
You mean just take charge in life.
Charge in life, period. Like I need
Okay,
an
what's wrong
aggressive
with
woman.
that?
Like two aggressive people, it makes it better. Like I know I'm
So you need
aggressive.
an alpha
Yeah.
female,